Good morning, everyone. Welcome to salontraining.com. We have an awesome interview here today with Client Trak, Kathy, someone that I have known the company for many, many years myself and love and approve it very much. It has worked for my business. We're going to talk why the importance of a point of sale system. I was talking to Kathy before we went live, and I was saying, I know quite a feon people that still, do not have a software programs and some of their challenges and concerns with it. And we'll talk about that today. If you are new here to salontraining.com and you don't know what really salontraining.com is, maybe you're seeing this on YouTube or someone else's podcast or something like that, I'm going to briefly show you what salon training is, and then we're going to jump into our interview. So salontraining.com is a industry hub, basically, is what people are calling it. It's a directory for beauty professionals. If you are looking for educators, which is where I always tell people to go to, you can go in and search a particular trainer's name. You can also go in and say, you know what, I need help with business or accounting or advertising. We just had an accountant sign up here today, that Chris Pendon. He is really awesome. He can work with you on all your financial needs. So again, all you have to do is type in cutting, color, business, or whatever, and those particular trainers are going to show up for you. And the cool thing about it is all of their information is here for you. So you'll be able to see Chris's email, what category is in, his YouTube links, his Facebook, his Twitter, his website, information. You can read about that and say, you know what, that would be cool. I need someone to help me with that. You can follow them on Instagram, that kind of stuff too. If you're looking for classes, you can see we have in-person classes, virtual. I have a library, which is where this topic will go to later today. Or not today, I should say, later this week. Oh, you know what? I'm showing you something, and I think we are working on our library. But as you can see, there's quite a few on here. You can go and see all the different live interviews that we did. And then also, if you're looking for jobs, we know professionals, we keep saying almost every industry is looking for jobs right now. So I'm not sure if you guys, Kathy, over there, we'll talk to you in a minute, but you probably see it too. Every business, it seems, is looking for jobs. So if you're looking for a job or you want to add a job listing, feel free to do so. There's drop downs. There's shows and events, products, which is where Kathy and Client Trak will be here in the products. There's a marketplace. There's a color contest coming back, and so on and so on. This, again, is a hub for the beauty industry, and we welcome you to be part of it. If you're not on our Facebook group, you can type in Salon Training, all one word, the Beauty Professionals Toolbox, and we'd love to have you. All right, so let's jump into our guest speaker today, which is Kathy from Client Trak. Kathy, who are you? And you can tell me, a little bit about Client Trak and who they are.
You bet. I am the operations manager at Client Trak. I have been here for 20 years. The company has been in business for 30 years. We're based in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we were, go PA. We were started by a man whose wife owned a salon in downtown Pittsburgh. So he wrote the software to help her track her sales and customer information. And over the course of 30 years, he's hired more programmers, more support staff, sales staff, and the product has just blossomed. And we sell in the continental United States and Canada, and we have thousands of users using the software. It's a basic salon management software. So we're going to track your customer information, your appointments, your point of sale information, any inventory that you want to track, you can track in there, gift cards, loyalty programs. We do email marketing, online booking, if you're interested in that. And a lot of these are optional. You don't have to use the online booking, for example, if you don't want to. It's available if you do want to use it. So yeah, it's a very comprehensive, easy to use management software.
Oh. Can we talk about the online banking online banking? I was talking to about my banking people yesterday. Online booking. So I know I use that, and we can talk a little bit more about it. But I know some people are saying, I don't want my clients to book. That's not what you're talking about. You're talking about the stylist can actually book, correct?
Correct. Actually, we have both, Tracy. So you can, as a salon owner, say, I really just want to use what we call is mobile booking. That's where you and your staff can view their appointments, book appointments, view all their customer information, move appointments 24/7 from your phone or any internet device. That's our mobile booking. And then if you want, you can add the online appointment scheduling, where you can have your clients go to your website or your Facebook page and book their own appointments 24/7. And you can control that. So you can say maybe they just book things like manicures and pedicures, something that is a standard time for everybody, or a child haircut, for example. And the rest of them, you have your customers call in. So it's very customizable. We also, if you want to use, can now require the customer to put a credit card down to hold that online appointment. So if they miss that appointment, you can charge them if you want to, if that's your salon procedure. So a lot of nice features to help you run your business. Again, they're not mandatory. You can just use the appointment scheduling for yourself on your laptop if you want, or you can add, and expand as you feel more comfortable.
Great. So I know this is probably a topic where some people agree with it or not agree with it. It's to each your own. But in the salon industry, I know the conversation was like, make sure that the clients aren't calling you or booking with you. I don't know about you, but it changed for us drastically after COVID. So when I was really busy in the salon for many years, I would say like, oh gosh, yeah, please don't text me, please don't call me, please don't call the salon because they have all the booking procedures. They can do all that. And I know many salon owners say, don't give your clients your phone number, because you will get called at dinner, you'll get called on a Sunday, you'll get called in the morning, whatever. But it seems like after COVID, many, many, many people said, you know what? I don't care how I'm getting them back in the chair. I will answer the text. I will answer the call or whatever your thing is. And I feel that worked very well for our team as far as when someone would Facebook message them. They didn't have to say, hey, call the salon and make the appointment. They could say, you know what? I can look at my schedule right now and put it in. 2:00 in the morning, 8 o'clock on a Sunday, whatever time, if you decide that that's what your team wants. And I love the fact that you said it's mobile booking and you can have some people do it. It's very customizable, and that's what we really liked about it too. And you had mentioned they can see their client's information. There is an option, if I'm not mistaken, that they don't actually see the client's information if the salon owner does not want them to see the client's phone number and address, correct? You can block that out and just see the appointments for the day. Is that correct?
That is correct. That's correct. They can see, oh, I have a haircut at 10 and a full color at 11, but not see any of the customer information. Correct.
Yes. I think that's such a really great, I know salon owners would say, I don't want my team to be able to be sitting at home and writing all that stuff down. That belongs to the salon. So great.
Absolutely. Correct. Yeah.
And okay, so besides the online booking, what other features are there? I know personally I used so many of your features, but
yes,
your words, what else is there?
Yeah. One of our most popular ones, of course, is the text appointment reminders. So the software will automatically send a text message to your appointments either 1 or 2 days in advance. That's up to you. And you can, as the salon owner, decide if you want it to be a two-way text. So the customer can reply with a C to confirm that they are coming in for their appointment. It will change the color of the appointment on the screen so you can see the day of or the day before who's confirmed and who hasn't. And if it's a high ticket item, you might want to do a follow-up phone call if they haven't confirmed. So that is huge. And the credit card feature that we just came out with a couple months ago, where you can ask your clients for a credit card, the software will automatically check to make sure it is a valid credit card number. It won't charge the card unless the appointment is missed or canceled within a time frame that's not acceptable for the salon. So that's a nice new feature too that our customers are really enjoying.
That's great.
Yeah.
And inventory, that was a big help to us because like at the end of the year, of course, or a couple times throughout the year, you do have to check what inventory you have. And it would print out these really beautiful reports. Can you talk about the inventory for a moment?
Yeah, it is a very comprehensive inventory system. Like you said, we'll track all of your retail sales, your back bar products as well. And you as a salon owner can say, when this item gets to just 10 quantity on my shelf, let me know. And we will let you know via a report called the reorder report. So you can run that at the end of every week. It will tell you the products that have hit their minimum quantity that you want to have on hand. The other nice thing about our inventory system is it's barcoded. So you can just scan it with a barcode scanner when a client brings, for example, a shampoo up to the counter. Your front desk person just has to scan it. All the information will pop up. It's a Paul Mitchell 10-ounce shampoo. We sell it for $30. We buy it for $12. We make so much profit on it. And out you go, out the customer goes. So it's just a nice scan of the barcode, hit enter, and the product's been purchased. So very easy, user-friendly.
Great. And I really liked, I can keep saying what I liked is because I forget how many years. I think I owned my salon for 20, and I think I got it actually around the first year. And I played with quite a few different softwares because every time someone would come in, there's a new company or there's this. And I would play and dabble and like, like it seems so hard. And yes, it's what you get used to, but the thing I think we really, really enjoyed the most, it was so easy to use. And I know a lot of stylists are not tech savvy. That's what the word everybody keeps saying is they're not tech savvy. And
Yeah.
if you have to go here and here, like it's very simplified. Clients, reports, payroll, like everything that it does, it's really, really broken down really easy. And the I forget what I was going to say. Oh, the time clock. I think that was so valuable too because I guess if people are coming in, they work on some clients and they're paid commission. Some people still don't clock in, but you technically, I think, really should. You can find out so many reports, how long that they're there, the productivity reports. So it does different things with payroll and time clocks too. Correct?
It does. Yep, exactly. We do payroll, time clock. We'll track all your deductions for you. You can run it weekly, monthly, every other week, whatever you want. And again, all that information is stored in the software forever. So you can, if you need to look 3 years back, how much you paid a certain employee, you can run those reports and see that information. So yeah, it's a very easy to use software. That's pretty much our hallmark. We use nice big buttons. They're written in English. We want to keep it as simple for the salon people as possible because like you said, they're not tech savvy and they don't want to spend time dealing with software. They want to be cutting hair and we understand that. So it's very straightforward. The other nice thing is you have unlimited free telephone support. We're based here in Pittsburgh. You can call my support staff, 10 times a week if you want. You always get a human being to answer your call and they will resolve your problem as quickly as possible. We get rave reviews about our tech support. They're very patient and friendly and they understand the issues that you're having. And they won't, hang up until that problem is resolved.
I can vouch for that one too, because there was a time that we had something was wrong with our Wi-Fi or internet, and some things weren't loading, and we didn't know if it was the program, we didn't know if it was that, and we were just like, help, help, help. And they not only helped with their program, they said, you know what, and they gave us guides to like with the internet and unplugging the modem and all these different things. I would say there was times that we were on there with them, 5 times a week with just different things until we got like it all figured out or whatever at that particular time. And they were super helpful. I personally do not like whenever I am ordering something and I have to do chats with people. I am so glad you brought it up because it is real people that will talk to you on the phone immediately. And that's what's really cool.
Yes. And they're based here in America. I mean, we are in Pittsburgh, so we have a little Pittsburghese every once in a while, but pretty easy to understand.
Yes, that was great.
Yeah.
And
they love to hear from our customers as well. So yeah, we always recommend call as often as you want. Even if you think it's a stupid question, just give us a call. There's no
your
charge
support
to you.
team's going to like that answer right now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
Call every day. Hi, how are you doing?
Yeah.
You brought up something about you can go back 3 years later. So I want to give I feel like I'm just so personal testimonies today. Sorry. But there was something that we were laughing about before we got on this call is I did have this for many, many years. And I was so used to anytime my accountant needed something, I would just type it in. This was my bookkeeping. I didn't have separate things because I knew how well this worked. And anytime we needed it, of course, we'd print it out quarterly or monthly, and then they'd be in files. I don't like to look through paper files. I want to push a button and have all my information, print it out, read it, tell the accountant. And because I closed my business after 20 years this April to do the website, my system was shut down. I didn't pay for it anymore because I didn't need it. And I ended up calling you guys and say, listen, I just need something. Is that even possible? You're like, Tracy, yes. Let me open it back up for you. So if you're ever afraid that your information is gone, they store it on the cloud. It's not going to ever go away. Again, you can print out papers and have it in your files, but they were unable to lock it. I didn't pay them anymore. They still opened it for me and said, you know what, go ahead, get in the information, and then we'll shut it down again. So you guys were extremely helpful for that. So thank you.
Yes, yeah, we'll definitely reopen your software for you. Actually, the data is stored on your hard drive and on a USB stick is what we recommend when you discontinue the service. And then if you do need to access that data again, we can have you plug that stick in, we'll open it up for you. So you can get your data out, for 30 days, you can run reports and that sort of thing. So yeah, it is available to you. Yep.
Is there anything that you can screen share just to show us what the software maybe looks like? Or is that something that you want to do today or not? And it's okay either way.
Sure, I can give you a quick overview of what the software looks like. Let's see here.
Should we share screen possibly? There we go.
Are you seeing it?
Yes, there it is.
Okay. Yeah, so this is our main menu. And basically, I just wanted to show you that it's very, like I said, big buttons, written in English. It's very straightforward. The main part of our software is the client information. You can enter in as much or as little information as you want on your clients on this screen. The more you enter, the more we can help you use for marketing purposes. We do have a search here. If you want to look up a certain client, I can enter in just the first letter of their last name. When I click OK, it'll bring up all the customers whose last name starts with B. Andrew Brown is our demo kind of customer. And for Andrew, we have all this information on the bottom. I have all his history he's had at the salon. I can view that. I have an index card where I can put free form writing about Andrew Brown. And then on the other tab, we have photo gallery of the customer who they referred to you. I can find his next appointment, that sort of thing. So very comprehensive, but as you can see, it's super straightforward to use. If I want to book an appointment for Andrew, I just go up here and click on the appointment screen. And I can come over here and just right click on any of the time slots under my employees that go across the top here. So we'll book an appointment for Brent. We'll say a hot stone massage. This is pop-up notes where if you want to use this is important information that's optional to use.
We enjoyed that one. I can tell you, like a few clients that were no-shows, we ended up putting that in there because if they ended up booking an appointment and say we had a new front end that answered the phone that day, they would have no idea that that person is a no-show. So there would be big things that says, do not book this appointment without, a fee. So
yes, that's a great thing to use it for. Also, if they have allergies or some, major issue in their life, you want to mention to them, that sort of thing. It's very, very useful. Our customers do love that pop-up note. So yeah, just showing you here that we're booking a massage. It requires you to book a room as well, so you don't double book like a facial room or a pedicure station, that sort of thing. So it shows up here. If we want to check him out, Andrew came in, had his massage. He's happy about that. I just right click on it on the appointment and I come down to checkout and it will transfer all of his information over to our register screen where you can see Andrew Brown had a hot stone massage with employee number 11, which is Brent, and we're going to charge him $60. So when I click on end charges and accept payment, I can do any payment type I want. It's in the software now, and you can get it out on a report. It'll tell you what kind of services you had for Andrew today, what Brent did, my employee, how many massages we did. That's all in there and easy to access. And so that is, in a nutshell, that's the appointment scheduler. It's very powerful and does a lot of information for you, tracking. Again, the more you put in, the more you can get out on reports. Here's a list of just some of our reports, a summary report, daily recap, payroll with our third-party partner Gusto. Here's a lot more reports. So basically any information you've put in our software, you can get out on one of our many, many reports. Here's our scheduling reports that are available as well. So without going into every detail on every report, that's pretty much how the software works. As you can see, it's very straightforward, easy. You have unlimited help from my help desk. And yeah, it's I could go on for 3 hours about all the information.
I could too. I love your software. The one thing that we use too that that people really seem to like is it will tell the individuals, of course, how many clients that they had, their average ticket for retail, their average ticket for rebook it, or I mean their rebooking percentages, the average service dollars, their product. It tells you so much about that team member. So if you are an owner or manager looking at this and saying, you know what, you do it the long way on paper, that's great or whatever, but this will do everything for you. All you have to do is print that report and then you can show them, you know, exactly what they did weekly, monthly, daily, you know, all that kind of stuff. And so I could talk about it all the time, especially, you know, even the marketing. And marketing was huge for us as well, because you can go in and see how you got people. Did they come from Facebook? Did they come from Instagram? Did they come from a radio ad? You know, where did they come from? And like you said, the more information you put, the more information that you're going to get. So
yeah, that's true, Tracy. And we also have a new feature since you've stopped using the software. It's called Business Booster, which is the email marketing. So now you can actually design your own emails in our software, import your logo, your any graphics you want, and type in any wording you want for any special, that sort of thing, and send an email blast out directly from the software as well. And then our dashboard will show you how many people opened your email, how many clicked on links if you put a link in the email, and who those people were. So you can reach out to them as well. So that's a nice new marketing tool that our salon owners love as well.
great.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on here today, and I can't say enough good things about your company and Clientrak. How many years ago did you say they started? 30.
30 years ago. Yes. Yeah.
Just like everything evolves. So if you know, maybe you reached out to them 30 years ago and you say, oh, they didn't have that much. Well, 30 years ago, you didn't have, you know, there's technology changes. That's one thing I always liked about this company. They're always evolving, always adding things, and always listening to, you know, ideas from stylists and salon owners. So
exactly. We love to hear ideas. That's what really drives our new updates, is what people want to see in the software out there. So, and we appreciate all your recommendations and referrals, Tracy. You are a great customer.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And if you want to find out more from Clientrak, we will post this in the link. And then also on our website, if you go into products, you can type it there. If you ever don't remember the name, you could just do, you know, software or something, and you'll find them as well. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, Kathy. We appreciate you and everything that you guys do for the beauty industry. And we will talk to you soon.
Sounds great, Tracy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.